Okay, so I did it. I bought a van. I've been talking about it for years, and I finally went ahead and did it. This is a 2021 Chevy Express cargo van, and it has when I bought it, it had 56,000 miles on it, and that's a long story how I got it. I'll give you the short version here in just a second. But just a pretty standard van, cargo van on the inside. It's not too dirty. I mean, it's not clean, but it's not too bad. I really wish there were windows in the back doors. I'm gonna see if it's possible to get windows installed at some point, but that's just a thought, because for safety, for driving, man, it just would be so much better if I had the windows back there. I think someone used it to paint stuff with, or paint stains there. But excuse me, it's not too bad. And let me see, give me a second here. So what happened was, I had a van I was gonna get in Phoenix, Arizona, but at the last minute, I was about to put the down payment on, and I talked to the guy, and he said, I'm sorry, we just sold it an hour ago." It's like, what? You knew I was waiting for it. They told me that the deposit only held it for so many days, and I already planned a trip out there, so I was trying to time it right. So I had to wait a couple days and then put the deposit down. Excuse me. And then, so later that day, today's Monday, last Monday is when that happened. And then I looked around frantically, because I'd already booked a time off from work, and I had a flight to Phoenix. And what happened was, I saw this one in Las Vegas, which I love going to Las Vegas anyway. And it just kind of popped up, and it was at a really good price. And so I just went ahead and did it. I called him and I talked to him for a couple days, and it just seemed like a good idea. And so I went ahead and did it. And then I started getting sick the day before, because I was really stressed out and my immune system was low. And I thought that it'd be okay on the trip, but it really got kind of bad. It was a massive head cold. But I went ahead and did it anyway, and I didn't get much rest on the whole trip, but now I've been sleeping, so I feel better, and taking a lot of drugs. But I'm pretty happy with it. It took me a little while to get used to it. I had some buyer's remorse for the first couple of days. I thought, man, what am I doing? Am I even doing this for the right reason? But then I started thinking about it and getting used to it, and I realized, yeah, this is a good idea. It's a good purchase. And on the way back, I didn't have anything to sleep on, so I bought just a little foam thing and some pillows and blankets. And I flew to Las Vegas from Dallas, and then I had to drive all the way back. I had 3 days, and I made it. Not too bad of a drive. It's just long and kind of boring. But I got it, and I got some big plans. I've got to clean it. It's pretty, it's a work van. It was used. But I really need to scrub it and clean it down first. And then I've already got an idea, at least for a mattress frame. I really want to put a Casper mattress on there, one of the nicer ones. And it'll fit the queen bed. I've already checked. And I'm pretty excited about it. The van has a little bit of a work odor to it, if you know what I mean. Just not terrible, it's just a little musty. But once I get in here and scrub it and try and air it out some more, hopefully it'll start to come together. But I'm really excited. yeah, and I guess that's about it. Ugh. But I love taking road trips, and this is just the best thing for me, I think, in terms of traveling. That way I don't have to worry about, getting a hotel room. The key, I think, in all this for me personally is traveling when the weather is good. Like when it's in the middle of summer, travel north. And if it's in the middle of the winter, just stay in the south. But that's the key, I believe. And then we're going to work on trying to get some ventilation. Put like a vent with a little fan on it, just to keep the air circulating, because that's the tricky part. It gets, when it's cold, it gets real cold back here, and the heat back here is unbearable. When I was driving back, I tried to lay down at one spot, but it was like 100 degrees back here, and I couldn't get it to cool off in the middle of the day. So, we'll see what we can do. They're little portable AC units and heating units, but you got to be real careful of that, obviously. You don't want to kill yourself. But anyway, that's what I'm looking at. And the van is... The first step was actually getting the van, of course. And so now I have it, and I'm going to start working with it and see what I can do. So any comments would be greatly appreciated. And thanks for watching. Everybody take care, and we'll try and see what we can do with this van and get some van life experience going. Just to be clear, I'm not trying to live in the van permanently. I have a house and a mortgage and all that, and a job. But I just want something to be able to take long road trips on, and then just pull over and just be able to lay it down in the back and not have to worry about finding a hotel room and paying the money for that. Now the tricky thing, of course, is taking a shower, but you can do that at travel stops. Pay to take a shower, so I got to start utilizing that. But I like it. I think I'm on the right track here. So anyway, thanks for watching. Everybody take care. Bye-bye.